Well, speaking of Josh Allen, next up is the Buffalo Bills right here. And obviously, Dalton, their number one reason for why they can win the AFC East yet again is an MVP at quarterback.
I mean, honestly, you could put Josh Allen as reasons 1, 2, and 3 for this. Josh Allen is the reason the Buffalo Bills win football games, even with, considering he's got lesser weapons than a team like a Cincinnati or a Philadelphia or something like that. I mean, he just is a supernova, right? Josh Allen does everything you want. He's the first quarterback in PFF history to have 5 straight 90-plus grades in a season, 2020 through 2024, and I have to assume he's going to get a 6th one this year. He's just that good. I think when you look at this team, it's all centered around him. The passing game, the run game, the RPOs, every last scheme here is based around number 17, as it rightfully should be, the way he's developed throughout his career. And I think you look at the Bills now, and for years and years, and you know me, I'm a fan of the AFC East and the Jets and all of that. For years and years, it was, okay, why are the Patriots going to win the division? Because they have Tom Brady. And you really didn't need to say much else. Until further notice, it's the same thing with the Bills and Josh Allen. Hey, do they still have Josh Allen? Yeah. Okay, they'll win the AFC East. Honestly, we could put them as all 3 reasons here. We have other reasons that probably pertain more to them trying to win a Super Bowl, but as long as they have 17, they're going to be just fine.
They've won 5 straight AFC East titles now. It just feels like we go from the Patriots dynasty in the AFC East to the Bills dynasty in the AFC East.
When's the
right
green
now.
and white one coming? We'll get there later, actually. We can.
We'll see. We'll get to them.
We're getting there later. We're going to sell it. We're going to sell it. We're going to figure it out.
Yeah, you're going to do your best to sell that for, I know it's going to be tough for you, but next reason why for the Bills is their defensive line, which last year struggled in run defense with Dalton. Really, the only thing the Bills defense did really well last year was get after the quarterback. The Bills actually had the 9th best pass rush grade in the NFL last year. They added Joey Bosa, who, yes, is coming off a career worst year, and yes, has battled injuries the last few years too, but he has graded at least a 70 in every season of his career besides last season. They also added TJ Sanders, Landon Jackson, and Deion Walker in the NFL draft. I'm a big fan of all 3 of those guys. PFF's number 5 defensive line entering 2025. There still is a lot of other questions on that defense, but I do really like this defensive line next year.
Those 4 guys, plus good veterans in Michael Hoyt and Larry Ogunjobi, right? So you're talking about a team that's trying to build depth on this defensive line. So you talk about trying to keep Bosa healthy. It's really about him playing less snaps at a better rate, right? You're talking about a guy who's lost it a little bit as a pass rusher last year, but maybe kept fresh and away from the injuries for a whole season. He can be better. And then those 3 guys in the draft, like you mentioned, if even, say, 2 out of those 3 guys emerge as contributors, you got a really deep defensive line behind the stars in Greg Rousseau and Ed Oliver. So I think the Bills, that's where they're building this defense. Got to get better in coverage, and we might as well transition to that now. I have the 3rd reason down right now is another rookie, first-round rookie, Maxwell Hairston. Look, the Bills had the 2nd worst coverage grade in the NFL last year. They had a huge hole across from Christian Benford on the other outside cornerback spot. I would expect that Maxwell Hairston's going to take over that role. It's a zone-heavy defense. I think his speed is really going to play when it comes to him reading the football and breaking on it and creating turnovers. I think Maxwell Hairston has to be a huge part of their success in the secondary this year, while they also try to stay healthy at linebacker and figure out who's starting at safety.
They need Hairston to have a good rookie year. They had the 2nd worst coverage grade in the NFL last year with a 37.7 coverage grade as a team. The only team that was worse was the Las Vegas Raiders. I believe had the worst coverage grade in the last 5 years. I believe.
It was. I think it was since 2020. That sounds right.
So almost in any other year, the Bills would have had the worst coverage grade in the NFL, but we just had historically bad stuff from Las Vegas last year. But Harrison needs to have a really good rookie year for the Bills to improve that coverage unit going to next year.